If we want to make an impact in this world, we have to be willing to drop into our body and be very human. And being human means to own up to our emotions and to allow all of it. Emotions are energy in motion. So if you think about emotion, it is actually a vibration that you feel in your body. Take a moment to think about an emotion that you might be feeling quite a bit in your day to day. What is one emotion that you feel pretty commonly? Let's access that emotion today. For myself, I feel shame quite a bit. It is very normal for us to feel shame. Some of you might be feeling anxiety. Some of you might be feeling a discomfort. Whatever feeling it is that you're feeling, or maybe it's a higher vibration emotion, like you might be feeling content or you might be feeling gratitude. I like to remove the labels of negative and positive emotions and think of it more like higher vibration and lower vibration emotions. And so, a great analogy to use is if you think about an instrument. Let's just say the piano. When you think about the piano, you've got like a large range of keys. Okay. You've got the high notes and then you've got the lower notes. We want to think of our emotions in the sense where we don't want to just be playing the high notes and just be in it all day long, right? It doesn't offer us a full kind of masterpiece experience. What makes a masterpiece in any piece of music is allowing for the wide range of keys. This is what it means to be fully experiencing your humanness. When we talk about feeling fulfilled in our life, well, this is what feeling fulfilled means. It means to allow ourselves to feel the wide range of emotions. So let's just take a moment to process our emotion. Pick that one emotion that you feel pretty consistently every single day. Let's actually tap into it. Let's invite it in and let's build a relationship with it. So I like to think of it as like our emotion are separate from our being. It is an experience that we get to feel as a human being. And so we're just going to invite this emotion into the space, into the room. We don't have to be all gung ho and like lovey dovey with it at this moment. Let's just invite it in. Let's just provide a seat for this emotion and just say, hey, we're going to get to know each other today. So for me, I'm going to invite shame in because this is a feeling that I had just started processing right before this video. And I was like, oh, how perfect. I get to process an emotion with you. This feeling that I'm feeling comes from this thought of, I don't deserve to be in this group. This is like I'm thinking about different group situations. I have difficulty being in group situations. And it's a very ingrained thought that I have that has come up in a situation recently. And so that's where, okay, now I'm aware of that thought. So normally an emotion is driven by a thought or driven by a situation. You might not be aware of what thought it might be, but there might be certain situations where it triggers an emotion in your body. So just allowing it to show up for you. This vibration in your body, you're probably familiar with it. You might not have a name for it, but what is helpful in naming it is again, it helps your brain see it as being separate from you. So I'm just going to invite shame in, and shame's just going to take a seat. But what you want to do is allow yourself to just say, okay, where do I feel it in my body? You want to focus on just where it's located, where you feel vibrations in your body. So some of you might be like, well, I don't feel anything. Another way you can think of it is whether your body feels expansive or constrictive at this moment. So I know when I feel shame, an emotion that I feel quite often, It's in my chest. So I'm just going to locate it. It's in my chest right now. It feels constrictive, and that's how I know. When I feel joy, it feels very expansive. And so that is also in my chest, but it's a very different feeling. It's very expansive. So you want to just close your eyes, just drop into your body. Is there any area in your body that feels constrictive or expansive? And just connect to it. Okay, where do you feel it? You might feel it in your head a bit, or you might feel it in the back of your neck or in your stomach. Where is it right now? And the reason why we want to locate it is it gives the mind something to do, because it's easy for the mind to wander on to the next thing. And this is a great way for the busy mind to still connect with your body, but keep it busy by connecting with your body. Okay. Now that you've located it and you've identified whether it is expansive or constrictive, we're going to invite ourselves to go there, to go to that area. Okay, so allowing ourselves to go to that area helps us be in touch with it, in a deeper connection with it. So we're going to remind our fear brain that we are safe in this moment. It might feel uncomfortable or unfamiliar, but I'm sitting here in this chair. I'm in this room. I have control over what's happening here. I am choosing to process this emotion and to really allow yourself to create that safety in what you're doing right now. So it is safe for me to feel this emotion. It is safe for me to connect with this emotion right now. And at any time, you always have the choice to come out of it. Okay, so just know that at any moment you can come out of it. But the reason why you want to stay with it in this moment is that we're teaching the brain, we're teaching your body how to actually process your emotions. So that is a good reason to help your brain see that this is safe. I'm learning right now how to process emotion. And by processing this emotion, I'm going to be able to take more action and do things that I want to do. Once you've allowed yourself to go there, so I'm going to go into my chest. And it almost feels like for me, it's heavy, it's constrictive, this shame. So does your emotion feel heavy, or does it feel light? It might feel like airy, it might feel like there's a bit of a void, or it might feel very dense and heavy. Start describing it. Does it feel like, what's the intensity of it? Is it very strong? Is it very soft? And what you might notice is as you are giving more attention to it, the vibration might change. So for me right now, the vibration has softened a bit. It's not as constrictive. And normally, sometimes my emotions will talk to me. So, like I said, like if you're inviting it into the space, have a conversation with it. What do you think it's trying to tell you right now? My emotion wants to say, thank you for holding space for me. Thank you for creating this time with me. It's feeling very grateful right now. So maybe that's why it's softening. So you want to just ask yourself, what do you think your emotion is like telling you, trying to tell you right now? What does it want to say? And just allow it to be there. You might feel like it's warm or cool. That might be another sensation that you're feeling or vibration that you're feeling. Just allow it to be this way. And what's really interesting is when you start to connect with it longer, you're starting to open up dialogue. You're starting to build a relationship with it. And so oftentimes my emotions love having this space because normally, if I don't give it space, I will just stuff it away and keep myself busy and do the next thing. And or I will try to feel positive. I will try to feel the higher vibration emotions just to try and cover it up. But oftentimes when I'm feeling a low vibration, it's wanting space. It's wanting to be seen and heard. It's wanting to have this space to be held. And so right now, my shame is feeling very held and it's feeling very nurtured. And sometimes this is all it needs. It needs to know that it's safe. It needs to know that you are paying attention to it and that you're not trying to neglect it. And most oftentimes, this is where I can relax and then I can actually move on to the next thing, move on to the hard thing that I want to do, or just move on without carrying the intensity that it I was feeling at first. I can just allow it to be here in a softer intensity and I can still take action. The practice of allowing yourself to kind of talk with your emotion helps your brain see that you are in control. You are in control of your vibrations, what you're feeling, and it's very empowering to be in this space. When we allow ourselves to feel all the emotions, we are then stronger. We are then more solid in knowing who we are because we know our emotions. We know when we feel a certain way and why we feel a certain way. I truly believe that this is a secret to the universe. This is a secret to fully accepting yourself because the idea of full acceptance is actually accepting all of your thoughts, all of your emotions, accepting everything that's human about you. And feeling emotions is a very human thing. Your brain might want to resist and say, I don't have time for this. Sorry, my nose is really itchy right now. I don't have time for this. Give it some time and see, because time and time again, when I offer space, when my clients offer space to process their emotions, they're able to work through things so much quicker. A nagging thought or a nagging feeling that you might be feeling for weeks can be actually gone within the hour if you wanted to. This is a very empowering tool to help you be human, to help you move through whatever it is, any difficulties that you might be feeling in a way that feels empowering, feels very self-loving. If you want to connect further, I can help you process the emotions one-on-one. Just hit me up. But otherwise, I hope this tool really helps you create a deeper connection with yourself and welcome this full experience of what it's like to be human. Sending you lots of love. Have fun.